Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and I gotta tell you, I love life. But when I'm not being a husband, a father, a grandfather, an author, or a practicing chiropractor, I'm the host of the television show, Loving Life with Dr. Tim Weir. I love to cook. I love to travel. I like to spend time with people who do what they love and love what they do. Join me and Elvis for the next 30 minutes as we help you discover how to love life. Hey, welcome to this episode of Loving Life. We're actually here in Wendell, North Carolina. I'm with Paisley. This is my new baby. And we're here going to be talking to the mayor of Wendell, going to a couple of different shops, some great stuff, some really fun stuff that you probably never knew about that was right here in Wendell. So don't change the channel. In fact, we're going to go right to 41 North Coffee and meet the mayor. Hey, we're in Wendell, North Carolina. I'm with Mayor Jenna Gray.
That's correct.
Your daddy named you Jenna.
Yes, my name's Virginia, but he called me Jenna my whole life.
So you got to use that.
That's right. That's right.
So here we are in a great little town, and you started being the mayor, how long ago was it?
Almost 2 years.
Wow.
Almost 2 years.
Why in the world would you decide to do that?
Well, prior to that, I was on the town council for 6 years. I was in the middle of a term, and some folks asked me to run. It was as simple as that. So I thought about it. I'd never considered it. I was very content being a commissioner. I felt like I was working hard. I felt like that was my role, my niche. And I've had several people ask me, and so I contemplated and I thought about it, and I was like, okay, I'll do it.
And I hear that you're doing an absolutely fabulous job, so evidently it was meant to be.
Well, I hope so. It didn't for lack of trying.
So we're here at a place called 41 North Coffee.
Yes.
And it's a fabulous, fabulous little shop. And it seems to be kind of what's happening in the town.
It is. It is. It absolutely is a reflection of what's happening here. You're right to state it that way. People are looking to be out. They want to get out of their houses. They want to get out in the community. They want to meet a friend and talk. There's several different networking and different groups that meet up here at different times throughout the day. Wendell's spreading its wings, and this is absolutely what we needed for that.
I was talking to the mayor of Wake Forest, and we were talking about people who, want the little town feel and everything. And I told her it's almost like having a little baby. Eventually, you got to let them grow up.
Yeah, it is a challenge. It's a challenge to me to balance maintaining the small town feel. I like that myself.
Yeah.
It's a great place to raise children. You can walk up and down the street. I believe your grandchildren are outside right now, running around. Everything is safe. Everybody knows everybody, but there's things that we want. And we want some more restaurants, and we want some different kinds of amenities and some additional things that we need in our day-to-day lives. And it's hard to balance the small town with those things, because with those things that come, there are not so much, there are additional challenges that come with those things.
Well, sure.
That growth.
New problems.
New problems. Growth brings those things.
Yeah.
And we have to be prepared for that. But it's okay, we can balance that. We'll always have our beautiful Main Street.
Yeah.
We'll always have our families that have lived here for over 100 years. We'll always have those things. But we can have some different things around the edges as well. That's kind of how I see it.
And it's crazy, because I was thinking about this the other day, as crazy as it sounds like wanting restaurants.
Right.
People don't eat at home anymore.
They don't. I went to a real interesting convention back 6 or 8 months ago, and one of the ladies that spoke, that was one of her main things that she talked about, and she spoke from the dynamic of grocery stores and how grocery stores are looking for certain demographics and certain things, because people are not grocery shopping anymore because they are not cooking at home. And as a society, our lives have changed. Our children are probably overbooked, from my perspective, and they're go, 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 go. And you're just doing all you can to feed them and get homework done and get them in bed at a bedtime, and so there's not a lot of cooking at home. And so that's very interesting. So those things are the kinds of things that the folks who live in Wendell, we need that. We need restaurants. We need things to meet those needs of the way society operates now.
As the cameras have been setting up this morning, I've been watching you interact with different people as they come in, and I think it's just a great place for you to be where people can come and meet the mayor.
It is.
That's cool.
And I like to talk to them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I enjoy it.
I can tell that.
That's the best part of my job, honestly. It's the people and their kids. I love their kids. My favorite things are going to the schools. I love that, yeah.
That's awesome. So we got a lot to do today. We're going to go visit some different places.
Yep.
So if it's okay with you guys, we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back.
Uptown Pictures is a full-service script-to-screen production company which can help you create the proper messaging for any number of applications, with spacious state-of-the-art studio offering green screen, mocap, and practical stages, along with a team of professionals who will make you and your business shine. So what are you waiting for? Call us at 919-649-3587 and schedule your appointment today. It's time we put your imagination into motion.
When my customer comes in our store, we give them the knowledge of the products that we're selling them, and we give them the service.
As an independent hardware store, we stock our store with the products that we trust.
Traeger grills are a leader in the pellet grill industry.
People come from all around to get Traeger wood-fired grills from us.
We're a family business, just like their family coming in to see us. We want them to be part of our family.
B&W Hardware, serving downtown Wake Forest and surrounding areas since 1949.
What are you doing? What's it look like? The girl.
Hey, we're in Wendell. You knew that already, but I'm just reminding you. I'm with Mayor Gray, and now we are joining Whitney. Whitney, thank you for being with us.
Well, thank you for being here.
What an amazing shop. Listen, what drew me to this is when I was a little boy, my Aunt Irene ran the local Fanny Farmer store.
Okay.
And I used to go there all the time and eat candy. And this reminds me of it. I'm telling you, I've never seen so much chocolate. How did you get going doing this?
Well, I was inspired initially many years ago by my sister Kelly. She used to do little hand-painted chocolates, and I thought, boy, that looks so pretty. And I've always been creative, and I was good at art, and so it was another way to express, creativity. And I've worked in retail for 29 years, and I just want to do something different.
Yeah,
I fulfilled that part of my life, and I said, I've got all the tools I need, let's move on.
So I love the creativity part, because one of the things I talk about on the show is your ability to create is just, that's a great gift from God. Mm-hmm. And for everybody it's a little bit different. For you it happens to be edible chocolate.
Yes, it is.
So, I mean, because as we look at, Mayor, look at all this stuff.
Now I'm trying not to look.
Okay, you look that way. We got chocolate frogs.
Very popular.
And then these pumpkins are amazing. So that's white chocolate, you said, with color in it then.
It is a vanilla chocolate.
Vanilla.
A true white chocolate is like a cream color, so I want to get the color so you get, those are both the same. They just have Oreos inside of them. And I did the classic Halloween Oreo, of course, so that they matched.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I love those turtle things.
Yeah, I love everything.
Because we got now the pumpkin spice caramels. Is that the caramel? Is that pumpkin spice?
Yes, it's like a vanilla caramel, and then it has like pumpkin spice.
Why did we?
You have to
come
choose your
like
taste
it's
test
over
for
my
today.
that? It's like somebody trying to quit smoking, going to a smoke shop.
Exactly.
Okay, what are we gonna try?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Oh Lord, you pick.
You
it.
can
What do you
get the
think?
most interesting one is the cinnamon cayenne, which I call my sweet heat. So you taste the cinnamon first with the chocolate, and then you get the kick of the cayenne. So that's if you're daring. A manly one might be the bourbon ganache. Most popular #1 item is a peanut butter cup. That's
Really?
my recommendation.
I do have to drive, so I can't do the bourbon. Let's try the peanut butter.
And it's got protein in it.
Yes. This is for the paleo keto people. You can try just a little bit.
I've actually had the cinnamon cayenne.
You
I was
have?
scared.
Really? Is it good?
Yes, very good. I have.
That's interesting. Oh, you might have had it, actually.
See, and the difference between the other people.
We won't name any.
No. Because this is just fresh and this is just so tasty, so unbelievable.
It is. It's a
Can you guys talk here just a little bit?
You can't compare anything to a fresh peanut butter.
Because as we were standing here before we started taping, you had a couple come in and buy,
6 strawberries
and they're just fresh dipped,
every day.
huge strawberries.
Yes, that's the most stressful thing about my day is if I'll have the right amount of strawberries.
So that's a popular thing.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't even sure if I was going to have strawberries when I opened. Because I just didn't know if they'd sell. I mean, I didn't know what was going to sell. So I invested in a small refrigerator and said, well, let's just try it. My husband and I had seen a small refrigerator at the state fairgrounds when we happened to go. It was like 6 days before we were opening. And I was like, wow. And they just had 2 trays of strawberries and some peanut butter. And I said, I think we can do it. So I went online and researched them and had it delivered Friday, the day before my opening.
Wow.
And Brett got everything ready for me, built it all up so I'd have a stand. And they're about a third of my sales.
Really?
Yeah.
It might have grown actually since I managed it for the first 2 months and it was about a third, so yeah. And of course I have a strawberry man on my building now, yes, so that advertises it well.
So here you are doing this now, and you love it.
I love it, yeah.
You're open every day?
No, I have 2 days off a week that are mine. I'm open Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay. So, what a great thing, because our
Shop local. That's turned into our motto today.
It is.
It is, I'm telling you. You can always go to a big chain store, you can always do all kinds of stuff, but go local. Support people like this who are stepping out and doing some great stuff.
Absolutely.
I love your stuff, I love your products.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for being with us today.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Shop local, that's what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
You're awesome, don't change the channel.
Hi, my name is Anita. I was in an accident with whiplash, medium and lower back pain, and I came to Raleigh Injury Chiropractic, and I believe it was the best thing I ever done. The staff here is wonderful. Dr. Weir is great. I couldn't ask for nothing else better in Raleigh, and I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to maintain my health.
Hey, I'm Dr. Tim Weir. If you want results like Anita, call our office today, 919-790-1332. Call right now.
Tone Pictures is a full-service script-to-screen production company which can help you create the proper messaging for any number of applications, with spacious state-of-the-art studio offering green screen, mocap, and practical stages, along with a team of professionals who will make you and your business shine. So what are you waiting for? Call us at 919-649-3587 and schedule your appointment today. It's time we put your imagination into motion.
Okay, so we're still in Wendell. I'm with Mayor Gray, and we are finding some wild stuff in Wendell.
Yeah, Wendell's got a lot of unique features.
I'm telling you. And we're at a place called Mystery Lake.
That's correct.
Susan Atkinson.
Yes.
What's your name?
David Del Castillo. Good southern name, isn't it?
Man.
Del Castillo.
I'm scared.
You should be.
You guys discovered this place.
I guess you could say that. I mean, it was on the real estate list.
Well, no, I mean,
We
it was
really
here,
discovered
but
it, yeah.
people knew it was here.
Right.
But you saw something that
Yeah, so back
Nobody else saw it.
Back in 2010, we saw the property. It was listed for sale. We purchased the property in 2011. We built our house. We really just lived here and loved it. It's a beautiful surrounding, okay? And then last year, we became SCUBA certified, and sort of it was on at that point. So we wondered what was in here. Mystery Lake is a 15-acre granite quarry lake. At its deepest point, it's 125 feet deep.
But nobody's been down there.
Very few.
No, very few people have been down there. One person that we know has been to 104 feet. The problem is it's 41 degrees at 100
Wow.
feet. So, you know, that's pretty chilly for most people, and it's
Wouldn't that
dark.
be a good wine cellar?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
a
good
great
idea.
idea.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's cold, it's dark, so it's a little spooky. So, you know, not for the faint of heart. So not too many people have been down there. There's a lot of areas though that's 25 to 30 feet, so that's pretty good for recreational scuba divers, and the topography under the water is really interesting.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, because it's all rock, right?
Most of it is rock. We do have some tree structures down there as well, so when you're diving, it actually feels like you're flying over the trees. Very, very unique experience that you can find very few other places.
So you guys opened up
In July.
in July,
Right.
and anybody can come. You have to be certified.
You have to be either open water certified or more, or you have to be a student with an instructor.
Okay.
Right.
So do you guys do classes out here then too?
We have classes where dive instructors bring their classes, but we don't actually hold the classes.
Okay.
But anybody that's an instructor is welcome to bring their classes here.
And we do offer an access to instructors. If you want to get your scuba certification, it's something you're interested in, we do offer, we'll give you the information of who you need to contact, and you know that's where you begin your classes.
Because we talked a little bit before we started this, and I mentioned to you that I really can't scuba dive because of my ears, but you said you can get beyond that.
I had the exact same problem. I mean, I couldn't go to the bottom of a 9-foot pool without my ears bothering me. But when I started taking classes, I learned how to equalize the pressure in my ears, and it worked for me. And I mean, I'm able to go down 100, 120 feet now.
Not here though.
Yeah,
Not here.
Not here. Too
In the
cold.
Florida Springs, we went down to 100 feet.
Florida Springs, yeah.
But this is so awesome, and it's right here.
Right
And it's
here
very
in Wendell.
unique. It's very unique. I mean, there's no other place like it in Wake County.
And you guys have put some stuff out there for divers to look at, and just to make it a little bit interesting.
We've put a few things out there. A lot of this place, though, is still some of the original equipment that was down there, some of the original things, the cables, the pipes and stuff that they had back in the 40s when they closed down as a quarry.
Do you scuba, or do
No.
you swim at all?
Yes, but I don't scuba dive, no. We
Might
found that
be
most people are either so deathly afraid of it, or that's something I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. There's very few in between.
Which one are you?
I might would try it.
See?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Because look, as right behind us here, it goes straight down 80 feet. Wow.
So we're 10 feet off the bank and we're standing over approximately 80 to 90 feet of water.
But you don't have to go down that deep. Just because the bottom is that deep, you don't even have to go that deep.
You just float.
So we have a line that goes the entire way around the edge at 25 feet. So if you just want to swim at 25 feet and look up above you and see rock formations, look down below you and see the shelves with things on the shelves and look at the trees off in the distance, you can stay and swim 25 feet. You don't have to go down to the bottom, and it's a really interesting dive.
So how much does it cost, like, for somebody to come and dive?
Daily admission is $20. So you can either pay in cash,
And
that
that's all
gets
day.
you all day.
That's all day.
You can pay in cash, or you can go onto the website diveintomystery.com and pay online, sign a waiver online, and you're good to go. We made it really easily.
And if you can swim, you can scuba dive. It's just a matter of getting a little bit of training.
But they can go to the website and find out where they can be certified, or do they have to do that on their own?
If they'll contact us, we'll give them the information of someone they need that will get their certification for them. We're also considering offering a Discover Scuba class for people that are kind of unsure whether they want to scuba dive or not. They can take this class, find out kind of what it's like to learn some of the equipment, and figure out if it's something they want to pursue or not. And then if they do, they can go and get their open water certification.
Don't change the channel, because we'll be right back.
Fantastic.
When my customer comes into our store, we give them the knowledge of the products that we're selling them, and we give them the service.
As an independent hardware store, we stock our store with the products that we trust.
Traeger grills are a leader in the pellet grill industry.
People come from all around to get Traeger wood-fired grills from us.
We're a family business, just like their family coming in to see us. We want them to be part of our family.
B&W Hardware, serving downtown Wake Forest and surrounding areas since 1949.
Okay, Mayor, we are in downtown Wendell at a place called Designs by Donna. Is that right?
That's right.
I wish Donna was here. Donna?
Yeah, Donna's always here.
Yeah.
So, gorgeous shop.
Thank
I mean,
you.
all the fun stuff. You had a blast putting this all together, didn't you?
We do. I've been doing this about 30 years.
Wow.
And decorating is the best part.
So, basically you do all of it. I mean, you do weddings, funerals.
We do. Nothing will put a smile on the face of a little old lady like if you walk into a nursing home or a hospital and you hand them a teddy bear. That will put a smile on their face every time. But we do all aspects of it. You know, like we were just saying, I don't always advertise, funeral stuff. It's a sad time. But one time or the other in your life, you're going to need something.
I had a patient one time, she was 96, I think. And she was in my office, and I was right next to a place that had flowers. So I went and got her a dozen roses. I just thought, I'll give her a dozen roses. She started crying. She said, that's the first time anyone has ever given me roses.
Right. A lot of our delivery people say the best part of their job is to ring that bell and an elderly little lady come to the door and their face just lights up.
Wow.
I mean, young people too, but
Yeah.
especially older people.
Yeah.
Because sometimes in their life they may not have gotten flowers before, and they love them. Love them.
Now, how did you start?
Well, I actually went to school for floral design, and then I went from there to working in a florist. Then I became a manager of a florist, and then I went from there working in a wholesaler selling flowers, and then from there, 11 years ago, I opened this.
Wow.
So this is all I've ever done, and I'm allergic to flowers, by the way.
Really?
Yep. I got really sick one time, and the doctor said, "Well, what do you do for a living?" I was like, I do flowers. He said, "But that's what's wrong with you. That's what's been wrong with you all along."
Oh my Lord.
Yep. But that, I take allergy
Worth it.
medicine. Yeah. But you gotta love it. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's a passion. You know, it's all I've ever done.
That's really cool. So, if it's okay with you, let's go in the back design shop, put something together. Can we do that?
Sounds good.
Okay, we're going. Okay, Donna, we're going to make a beautiful arrangement for East Wake
Education Foundation.
Education Foundation. All right. What do? We start out with how? The big tall ones first?
Well, yeah, actually, and what you do is once you've got your greenery in place, you spray it with green glow.
I knew that.
That makes people think that you stood back here waxing the greenery.
Yeah.
But yeah, you start out with your tallest flower.
You can also do deodorant.
You start out with your tallest flower,
Okay.
and always remember every flower has a face. So when you're doing these, you need to make sure when you got your, see, like this one.
Yeah,
see,
there's the
that's
face.
the face, the back side.
Oh,
A lot of people don't realize that.
I do.
Is you've got to make sure you put the face forward. If you're doing an arrangement all the way around, you would still make sure your face is forward. There you go.
That's beautiful.
Now look how easy she
You
made
said you
that.
weren't a good teacher. I feel like I learned a
Yeah.
ton. Beautiful.
Years ago, everybody wanted a bow on their base. Not so much anymore. They don't want bows. But now, to dress that up, if you had a little lady in the hospital, we attached little bears about this size to the base with a little bit of ribbon. They like that. But now the younger girls, they're all into sunflowers, and you could do that with just all sunflowers
Wow.
and make them happy.
You've been awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
So check
Stay
them out.
Fun.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Loving Life. Isn't this amazing? This is a gorgeous place right here in the middle of Wendell, North Carolina. I'm telling you, you got to check it out. Go to their website, find out more about it. Go to our website, drtimweir.com. You can go to our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of those things. Check us out. Listen, it's all about loving life, all about doing what you love, loving what you do. That's how you build an amazing life. So until next week, keep loving life.
Hey, I'm loving life.
That's awesome.
They weren't going to be anything. 3 branches wasn't going to make them more or less.
No, baby, you're
You
okay.
didn't see it that way.
What are you doing, honey? Okay, well, no, because we need to film this in here, okay, baby? It smells good.
In fact, we're gonna go right to One North Coffee. Okay, keep loving life. Hey, we've been at Hey, we've been in Wendell. What a gorgeous place.